How you doing, guys? This is Richie. All right, we have Rook Exodus number 3. Another great issue from Geoff Johns and Jason Fabok. All right, it starts off. Man, this guy's art is so good. He really is great. One of the best going today. Great splash. Splash page. So they're teamed up now after issue number 2. Now they're going to try to get together with the rest of the wardens. And the wolf doesn't trust Rook. So they know Ursaw killed the pig man. So they're hunting, are going to try to stop Ursaw from killing all the rest of the wardens. So she has if you notice, she's got a connection with the wolves even after she takes off the helmet. So that's where the story's going. Like, it's not just the helmet. The helmet, like, starts the relationship. All right. Great face. It even says the mask allows us to establish a connection, but once you do, the helmet can become secondary. I've told all of you wardens, trust them and they'll trust you. So the wolves are a little leery of Rook, because Rook is a little, not shady, but shaky maybe. He just wants to get out of there. So all of Rook's birds are fishing in the lake, and the water's running out, so they come upon this place. It's called the Oasis. Now, Rook has never seen this. This is his first time here. It says the grid is a broadcasting orb responsible for connecting our helmets to the animals. So this is the main base for all the wardens. And they're all spread out throughout, the world. That's it. Even with no characters on it, Fabok makes it look really pretty. Double page spread. Like, normally a double page spread would be 2 characters fighting it out, duking it out. Something action oriented or something crazy, but this is just like a landscape. And little detail, man. There's even like little people on there. I'm sure you can't see it on the video, but all the birds in the back, great looking water. See the giant turtles. Actually, this is like some kind of like home on top of the giant turtles. Because don't forget, in this world, the animals grow to enormous sizes. Here's the leader. His name is Carapace. I'm bad with pronunciation with this kind of stuff. So this guy's almost 120 years old. And it's the helmet and all the armor and everything that keeps him alive. He led protests and was imprisoned for a long time, from what I know. Seeing what happened to 2 planets now, he's done protesting. Carapace and his soldiers stare down at us. So he has people who are loyal to him. So Rook asks her, this guy's a friend of yours? But it turns out, I believe, that's her father. And he goes, you sure? He has big guns on his turtles and they're aimed right at us. So another great panel, like just this sci-fi element. So they follow Carapace. Man, terrible. Swine, so he lets him know Swine's dead. Ursula got to him. He says, you are Rook? He says, I'm disappointed. I know of Rook, he cannot be trusted, he was about to say, but Rook says, I can be trusted. He says, no, relied upon. I listen to the wildlife. I hear all of the wardens. So he knows he was building a rocket to try to blast out of town and leave everybody else behind. Can you blame the guy? You know, he sees the world is falling apart. He's worried for his life. Well, he's probably homesick. So you can't really blame him. But slowly but surely, because of this woman, there's always a woman involved, and his feelings start to turn. No more words about my father. I'm doing this for him, for the men. Women and children still here for all of Exodus. So they can plug into the grid, and it shows, if you see this, all the different helmets of all the different wardens. What is that, a bunny rabbit? There's a bunny rabbit warden. So there's a cool, well, I'll show you when the page comes. And they think a lot of them are already dead. And of those alive, most will refuse our call. So there's a lot of wardens out there that don't want to be bothered. They're off in the wilderness doing their own thing. They believe Exodus is past saving, just like Rook does. So the old man's breaking his chops. You know, he mutters something about my birds as he walks away, how unclean they are. And the daughter's making excuses. You know, he's seen 2 worlds die. He doesn't want to. He wants to fix it. He doesn't want to go down as being part of the problem. And she says, Rook, imagine all of the life he's watched suffer. So now you get this shot of the wilderness. And look at that, another double page of that giant, like, machine that's just eating up the forest. Just crushing it. And we're back to Ursula, the mobile fortress of Ursula. So it's gigantic. I'm ready for the helm. I've proven myself. And he tells him, quiet, I can hear them. So he's listening into to what everybody's saying. The wildlife grid, he's hooked into it. Time to reconnect. The world is sucked away by a vacuum as everything goes quiet. And then I hear them. All across Exodus. Take the goods back to your village, boys and girls. So here's a warden of the foxes. Reynard the fox. And they're showing the different wardens now. So this is pretty cool. And this creep. Some I only hear whispers of their animals' thoughts. And this creepy guy, oh, my babies, I know you're all hungry. I'm hungry too. So he's like the spider guy. Arachnine, the spider. And here's the ram guy. Species, Ovis oryz. Hordehead, the ram. And this guy is really cool. This is the Japanese guy. Stag, the deer. Some of them I can't understand. He's speaking in Japanese. So that's a pretty good introduction to a lot of the wardens. So some of them are just going as far away as they can. These guys are up in the mountains. This is Matterhorn, the goat. So he's the warden of the goats. And here's the warden of the locust. And he's just called the locust. That's crazy, man. It's nothing like a good swarm of locusts. Then there's the buffalo guy, and here's the bunny rabbit, jackrabbit, the hare. That's a woman. The polar bear. Vermin. So this is the guy of the rat. The chicken guy. Mountain lions. You know, you get the gist of it. So it's too much information for him, and it freaks him out. And he's like, Ursaw's here. And sure enough, there's Ursaw. And he draws this guy really well. Look, he's gigantic. Gigantic, like axe with razors all around it. And he has some other wardens with him. Koa, the warden of pythons. And Warhog, who's the new warden of the boars. So he took the mask from the dead guy. And next month, War of the Wardens. So it all starts coming to a head. Man, great series. Great series. Geoff Johns, possibly one of the top 3 best writers in comics today. I wouldn't put him in the all-time list, but he does really good work. I really need to reread the old Green Lantern series with him. One of these days I'll maybe make a few videos on it. So anyway, we're past the 10-minute mark. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.